Trying to go live from the cell phone here. I'm in the process of a move. So I'm moving to a new house, and my house is a disaster. Stuff's torn apart, studio's getting packed up and put away. So my car is my new YouTube studio for a little bit until we can get everything sorted out and set up at the new place. The new place is going to be awesome. I'm so pumped. Anyway, I just wanted to get on. I've with some of the new products that have come out. I think of the Nano Cortex and now the Enigmatic from UA. I just want to pop on first of all just to try out the live on my phone, see how that works. But number two, I wanted to talk a little bit about modelers because I hear stuff being said about modelers that I think is absolutely false and just weird to me. So, and I'm about to leave. I'm actually in the car getting ready to leave for a gig, which makes this all appropriate as well. So, I think I hear a lot of people say that, well, modeler's not great for gigs, but you can use them in the studio. I think it's the exact opposite. That cannot be further from the truth. When I want to record a guitar tone, I want to record my tone. So, which means I want to get my tube amps cranking and moving air and feeling good and put a microphone. I want to mic it up the way I want to mic, use the mics that I'm accustomed to using that create my sound through the preamps and all that stuff and all the studio magic. Hey, Michael, I can't believe you saw the live. I just kind of did this sporadically, brother. It was good to see you. So in the studio, I think modelers are pretty terrible because you're stuck with an IR that somebody else recorded. And you're not getting, like, the studio is the opportunity to really get that tube amp moving. But for the gigs that I'm doing, now this might be different if you're playing big stadiums and or big theaters and you want to get some stage volume going. I can see throwing a tube amp on stage and how that's going to be really cool. And listen, I wish I could play tube amps on stage all the time. But the truth of the matter is the bars, the coffee shops, the wineries, these places, volume control is absolutely crucial. And, that's the difference between going back to that gig or not. And sure, there's some dive bars that don't care if you crank up a tube amp and blast everybody to outer space. But those places are rare. And if you want to get the wineries, you want to get the places where you're going to get bigger tips and bigger, pay to go play there, you're going to have to control volume. And modelers are great for that. I use the Universal Audio Dream, but now that the Enigmatic has come out, I have to try it. But I got to get through the move before I can order anything. But I really want to try that pedal because I think that's going to hit closer to the tone that I'm looking for. But the modelers allow me to control volume really well. And it works out because I'm getting repeat gigs. So people are calling me back. You have to control volume at most of these gigs you're going to play. And the modeler is the best way to do it. You can get drive going, you can get things going. Is it the same? No, it's not the same. It's not the same. But, in these cases where I got a Bose system like behind me that I'm monitoring off of, or there are some cases where I throw in-ears in and go that way. And it's fine. It's fine. Is it the best thing in the world? Is it the best experience in the world? Well, no, but I need to make a good guest experience. So, hey, Big Boy, how's it going? It's good to see you guys. It's cool to see people joining in. I have to create a great guest experience for the people coming to see me at the gig, because I got to serve those people. I got to serve the the bar owner or the brewery owner or the coffee shop owner that's paying me. I have to serve them and keep their customers there, drinking drinks. And to do that, you have to control volume, and that's just how life is for a gigging musician. Now, I think if you're playing at home, the kind of the world's your oyster, man. Whatever you want to do, roll with it. I think you can get good tones out of everything. But this is why I don't like people that, or I shouldn't say, I don't like it when people do this behavior where they kill a piece of technology. I'll never use X piece of technology, because I think all of these pieces of technology, whether it's solid state amps or digital modelers or or tube amps, all have an application that can be used based off of the situation that you're in. So don't write off anything. But I just want to throw my 2 cents in here and say this: modelers for the studio and tube amps for the gig is the exact opposite of what it really should be. It should be modelers for the gig to control volume so you get another gig, and then tube amps for the studio, providing you have a place you can crank that tube amp up and get it moving. So, guys, this was just a short live. I appreciate we have Journey coming out. We have Big Boy and, of course, my man Michael Songs. Check out Michael Songs' channel. He streamed. We did a concert, a little show together last week. I think it may still be on his channel. So check that out. And it's nice when a place asks you to turn down with your and your modular tone stays the same. Exactly right, Michael. And he's got experience, man. He knows how it goes. But yeah, so that's just my 2 cents on the topic as somebody who's out here on the streets. I'm for the streets, man. Just out here on the streets, trying to gig and trying to make a career for myself. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, go ahead. Ask your question. I will stand by as my man Big Boy is typing in his question. I'm always... How old am I? Well, I am, gosh, I didn't think about that. I am 42 years old. So I have been around the block quite a few times. So yeah. But anyway, all right, I gotta jump back on the road and get to the gig so I can get set up on time. But thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you around. Peace, and remember, it's always about the song.